Good morning, good afternoon. It's a beautiful day here in Rwanda, and you hear the birds chirping. I keep seeing a lot of birds wherever I go these days recently, y'all. So, this is gonna be the first and only time I speak on this as we go into 2025 because I think some of y'all clearly not getting the message, right? So, this is stemming from back in the US, back in America, from me just traveling in general. So, this is gonna be my last fucking time saying this. The woman who I consider my mother, who raised me from the time I was an infant up into her passing while I was in college at 22 years old. That's the only woman who raised me my entire life, again, from the time I was an infant up into her passing while I was 22 years old. Mind you, I'm 29 years old now. So, whoever this pig is that's telling y'all that she's my sister, or whoever the fuck her mother is also that I don't know, and this so-called father that birthed that pig as well, I don't know them. We not family. I don't know you. I don't owe you shit. So allegedly, if y'all had to steal some insurance money or some inheritance that I know nothing about, if I didn't know you for the 29 years that I've been alive on this earth, why would you think I need shit from you now? I don't know you. And this is how you know that they're lying. Ask them to show you a single text message of me or her, this so-called sister or mother or father, whoever, sharing whether if I was 5 years old, 10 years old, 15 years old, or 20 years old. She can't do that. She can't even show you that her number is even saved in my phone. She can't even show you a single picture of us ever even growing up together because we didn't grow up in the same household. We didn't grow up in the same community. We didn't grow up in the same schools. They did all of this shit and came up with all these lies and shit because of supposedly some money that they done stole or heritage pertaining to me that I don't know nothing about, that I don't need shit from. Because if I've been managing to get by in life without you, why do you think I need some from you now? You don't even make sense. So you did all of this to cover up whatever grimy shit it is that y'all did that has nothing to do with me and the woman that I consider my mother that raised me. I don't know y'all. And we gonna take this back to good old messy Mississippi, right? So again, these so-called fake friends and fake family members that y'all teamed up with that's from Mississippi, specifically Florida, Mississippi. I'm just gonna name names, and I'm sure y'all back in the States, especially in Mississippi, back in Florida, will know exactly who it is I'm talking about. So I'm gonna start with Patty. Your own niece, that being Miracle Walker, can attest to this. Even when we were kids, if you so-called my second cousin, or we relatives, patty cake, like you say we are, your own niece, that being Miracle, had to come tell me how you knew a group of bitches were gonna jump me and wanted to fight me, and you stood there, didn't say nothing, was gonna sit there and let me get jumped because you was always jealous of me even when we were kids. And your own niece said, well, if y'all best friends and cousins like she claimed to be, why would she sit there and let you get jumped like that? You always would do shit like that. So I'm not surprised somebody like you would team up with people like that I don't know. All of y'all is the same pretty much, right? And we could take this all the way back up to even when we were at Madison Central, which is a predominant white high school in Madison, Mississippi. So even the instructors can attest to this because they were like, why was I hanging around you even then? When your whole family got arrested for unaliving your own father, and it was on the entire news and everybody saw it and it was on every local news station. And I was the only one to sit right there and help you, right? Or we could take this all the way back, Patty, when we were getting ready to go to college and you knew that pretty much you were going to be my roommate. I put your name on the list. You know that, right? Well, unfortunately, moments later, after I got accepted, she lied and she didn't tell her family, nor did she tell me that she didn't get accepted into the same college. But she flipped it to her family members and made it seem like, oh, I just up and left her. Oh, she just went on about her life and forgot about me. It's not my fault that you lied and didn't tell me the truth at first that you didn't get accepted into the same college that I went on to go and graduate from. So what you want me to do, just sit at home and be shit like you since you didn't amount to nothing in life? I don't owe you anything. And for your family members to keep coming at me like I do just because you lied, you didn't go to college, you sat at home, you just jealous bitter Betty, I don't know you nothing, Patty. We gonna also take this to Buck. Wesley, you know. Even when you will run to your mommy and your daddy all the time, buck and cry and say, oh, why does everyone like me? Why does everyone look to me for guidance? Why does everyone look to me for attention? I hate her. I'm so blah, 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 blah. You were always jealous of me, Wesley. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows I was like the fan favorite and everybody looked to me for attention, and you were always jealous of that. And not to mention that we always wondered if you were possibly gay or closeted, especially how we would catch you running in the mirror and shaking your ass harder than a female like you were auditioning to be a J set at Jackson State or playing with my dolls and shit when we were kids. So you always would do something like that. Not to mention, since you done went and told these people that my mother passed with your grimy ass, but everybody knows you're messy and you're dirty just like your mom. The same way, the only reason why you got them cars and the only reason why you got that brand new furniture set in your bedroom is because everybody knows that your mom stole it from your grandma and your grandfather that she always would take money from every now and then, and her hands are real sticky. Everybody knows that, right? Also, we're going to throw in Annie and Dolores, who like to act holier than thou and go to church every Sunday and act like they're holier than thou. Not to mention your husbands that are alcoholics and possibly got outside kids, quote, quote, Annie, right? Or Jay, that being Lois, right? Or your slut children down from Jeannie to Destiny, Dolores. Or also down from Ariana to her auntie, that being Nikki, and her mama Kalisha, who she's just alike as well. They've been dirty and grimy, and they can't understand how these so-called religious people that act holier than thou all the time, they don't understand how I'm nothing like them and they messy kids. So just because I'm traveling the world and I went about doing things right because of the way my mother raised me, and since y'all were like raised a bunch of entitled, disrespectful kids that didn't amount to shit in life, I don't owe y'all nothing for that. So we gonna start putting y'all on blast because I know how y'all like to keep y'all reputation so like pristine and like you so godly to the public, but y'all like demons behind closed doors, right? Also, Nikki, everyone knows how sticky your hands are. You stole from your own mother. So I'm not surprised you would team up with people like this to try to steal money from me as well. I'm not even surprised, Nikki. Also, Kalisha, niece, which is your sister. You know you have 4 kids and you be running your ass around Jackson only claiming 2 of them because you too embarrassed that you were fucking 2 dudes that were best friends and had babies of them. And that oldest one, that being Ariana, you don't even claim her. Aria, you know you used to run to my mother all the time and beg her to adopt you because you hated your own household. So these are the type of people that's telling you that I'm this, that, and the third, as far as these group of messy friends, fake family members that just want me to be sick and stuck in the rug because they got a crab in a barrel mentality and want someone to stay stuck and low down and dirty and miserable just like them because they ain't make the best decisions in life. I don't know any of y'all anything. We not family. That's going to be my first and last time saying that. Just so you know. I'm going to close out the vlog here, and I will tune in to y'all next time.